You are welcome to the class again today, especially to the class on Boss 102. And the topic we are considering is Principles of Management. And like you know, we started the topic already last class, and we have looked at various contributors on Principles of Management. But today we are looking at the contributions of Henry Fayot on the Principles of Management. The contributions of Henry Fayot on Principles of Management were 14 in number, which I acronym as WRC. In other words, we can rewrite them in this form: DADUUSRC SOESIE. Okay? The first principle being division of work. The first principle by Henry Fayot emphasized that in any setting, work should be divided in such a way that each person will be fitted into where he can perform best. And that's why you see in various organizations, you notice departmentalization, where somebody who's supposed to be in account department will not be posted into marketing division. Somebody who's supposed to be in mechanical division will not be posted to sales or production line. Everybody will be made to be fitted into where he can perform very well. And one good advantage from that is it makes each person to perform as optimally as possible. Then the second one is authority, according to Henry Fayot. And in authority, once you are being given the work you should do, appropriate authority, commensurate authority should be released to back up the execution of that responsibility. The third one is discipline. That is, once an employee has been given the work to do and has been backed up with authority, the employee is supposed to own up to the responsibility and execute it with a sense of discipline. The fourth principle, according to Henry Fayot, is the unity of command, which emphasizes the fact that each employee should have a boss. That is, a particular subordinate should not report to two superiors in an organization. The next one is unity of direction. That is, everyone within the organization must work towards attaining the predetermined goal and objective of the organization. Followed by subordination. That is, each person within the organization should understand the person to whom he reports and should accord all the necessary support to that effect. The next one, which is the seventh one, is remuneration. That is, in an organization, the organization should ensure that everyone within the organization is adequately rewarded for their contribution within the organization. Everyone in the organization is meant to contribute towards the attainment of the predetermined goal and objective of the organization, and as such, as they are working and contributing, the organization should take note of that and should ensure that all employees are adequately rewarded as possible. The eighth is centralization. Centralization actually occurs in degrees. In an organization, we may have an organization whereby we describe the organization as highly centralized. You can have an organization whereby we can also describe as moderately centralized, and it is usually in a kind of continuum. When it is in between the line, you say it is what? Moderately centralized. When it swings towards the other hand, you say it's highly what? Centralized. And when it becomes to the other extreme, you say the organization is highly decentralized. The next one is, which is the ninth one out of the 14 principles, is scalar chain. Scalar chain talks about the organogram, who reports to who within the organization. such that at a glance, reading through the scalar chain, one can determine who must certain responsibility and to whom such a fellow reports. The 10th out of the 14 principles of management is that of order, the principle of order. That is, in an organization, things should be done as sequentially as possible and not haphazardly. The 11th one is the principle of equity. Principle of equity emphasizes that each member of the organization must be accorded the due regard, such that when any issue arises, parties involved on such issues should be given fair hearing. Parties involved in such issues must be able to say at the end of the day that I've enjoyed fairness on this issue. And that one swings so much towards the management side of the organization. The management should ensure that there is fair hearing, there is fair treatment, there is equal grant given to every member within the organization. The 12th one is the principle of stability. The principle of stability emphasizes that once an employee is engaged, the management should ensure that the employee is given the privilege to develop career and grow within and with the organization. Hence, it is a principle that encourages management not to exhibit the habits or the attitude of hiring an employee today, firing the employee tomorrow. Because if the organization is doing that one, it will not help the organization to be able to make people to learn and grow within the organization. The 13th principle is the principle of initiative. According to Henry Fayol, every member of the organization engaged to come and work towards the attainment of the predetermined goal and objective of the organization arrived to the organization, and specifically each member have initiative that if they should execute their initiative respectively, the organization will grow. So it should be seen by the management that every member of the organization, every employee has something unique to offer and should be given such room to be able to bring out their initiative and implement their ideas. Allow each member of the organization to come out with new ideas and also permit them to execute their new ideas to move the organization forward. The last one in the 14th principle is the principle that Henry Fayol refers to as esprit de corps. Esprit de corps. This principle emphasizes the relevance of team spirit within an organization. Emphasizes that the management should ensure that members of the organization work together as a team. Because in working together as a team, the organization will find it comfortable working towards the attainment of goal and also easily attain the goal without much energy being dissipated. Therefore, in esprit de corps, it is usually said that united we stand, divided we fall. So those are the 14 principles by Henry Fayol. And that's where we are going to stop as far as the Henry Fayol contribution is concerned. By the next class, we look at other contributors as well on the principles of management. Have a blessed day.